Hey guys, this is Andrew with rockclass101.com, and in this week's ukulele lesson, Matt's going to be teaching you how to play Kakariko Village, which is a beautiful song that is featured in the Legend of Zelda video game series. Now, this is a song that has a special place in my heart because I used to play this game as a kid, and I used to walk around that village longer than I should have just to hear this song. So it really is a tune that brings back some sweet nostalgic memories for me. But with that said, let's talk about this arrangement, because our goal for this arrangement was to make it as beginner-friendly as possible. And to do that, we turned it into a duet, where one ukulele player plays the melody entirely as single notes, and the other ukulele player plays the harmony, aka the chords. And the chords is where we hear the biggest deviation from the original recording. The original recording arpeggiates the chords, but our arrangement has you sustaining them throughout each measure. So we did that again to make this arrangement as beginner-friendly as possible. So with that in mind, let's take a step back. Let's talk a little bit about this lesson, because in this video, Matt's going to be teaching you how to play the melody. But if you'd like to learn the harmony, aka the chords, he's going to be teaching that in the part 2 video, which you can watch by clicking this link right here, or going to the site rockclass101.com, doing a search for the song's name. Now also on that page will be the tabs that you can print off to follow along with, plus the interactive on-screen tab viewer. Now this is a great feature where you can hit play, you can watch the tabs scroll across in real time, you can highlight bars to loop sections, slow it down to any speed you wish, just a great asset in learning this song that much easier. And last but not least, we will have backing tracks available for download. So we'll have a backing track for both ukulele parts, and I'll go ahead and upload 100% speed, 75% speed, and if you can feel the beat, I will upload 50% as well. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to Matt to teach you how to play this. Don't forget to grab the high G ukulele, and I'll catch you at the end of the video.
Hello! In today's video, we're going to be learning the melody from Kakariko Village, meant to be played as a duet on the ukulele. Let's go ahead and dive into this melody. I'm going to bring the camera down. Now, to play this, I'm going to be using thumb picking for all of these melody notes. What that means is my thumb is going to be striking whatever string it needs to strike. I like to use something called a rest stroke, zooming in super close here. What that means is when I strike a string, I'm going to rest on the next string afterwards. Obviously, when I hit the A string, that doesn't quite work, so we just kind of imagine that there's another string here where we bring our finger kind of down and in just a bit. That gives us a really nice buttery tone as we're going through. Bringing the camera back over here. Let's go ahead and start with the first part of this melody, including the pickup bar, and we're going to learn this 4 measures at a time so that we can really get a good feel for it. Now, these first 4 bars are going to look something like this with my high G ukulele. I'm going to play open on the G. Then I'm going to play 3 on the A. I like to use my index finger here. Then I'm going to play open on the G again. Going into the next measure, we're going to go to 7 on the A string. So this index finger is going to slide all the way up to 7. And then I'm going to play 8 on the E string. I'm going to use my middle finger here to play that. And then I'm going to play 10 on the A by bringing my pinky finger up here to the 10th fret. And I'll hold that into the next bar and follow it all up with open on the G. So that 4-bar phrase is going to sound and look something like this when you play it all together. 1, 2. Going into the next set of 4 bars, it's going to be more of the same. We're going to start here on the 3rd fret of the A string with our index finger. Then we're going to play open on the G, play the 7 on the A, and once again we slide that up to 7 on the A with the index. Then 8 on the E with our middle finger here. 10 on the A with our pinky. Hold that. And then unlike the first set of 4 bars where we played the open G to finish it, this one we're going to play this 10 again on the A string, holding your pinky there. So in time, those measures, 5, 6, 7, and 8 should sound something like this. 1, 2, 3. Going into the next set of 3 here, we're going to start with 12 on the A string with our pinky finger. So we slide that finger up, play that. Then we need to hit 7 on the E string. So we're going to stretch our index finger down here to that 7th fret. If you can maintain this stretch where both of these can be fretted at the same time, awesome. If not, totally fine to take the pinky finger off to get that 7 with the index. Then we're going to jump back up to 12 with the pinky. That's why it's nice to hold it on if you can. If you have to take it off, totally fine. Then we're going to play 10 on the A string by bringing this pinky finger down. Then we're going to play 7 on the A string with the index. So these 4 measures, measures 9, 10, 11, and 12, should sound something like this. 1, 2, 3. Going into the final 4 measures of melody A, we're going to start with the 7 on the A string again. We'll play it another time. Then we're going to play 10 on the E with the pinky. And then 8 on the E with the middle finger. We hold that. And then for the very last note of this stanza, we're going to play just 3 on the A. And I like to use my ring finger here for this 3. And the reason is because of what's going to come next. We're not quite there yet, but we want to make sure that we use the proper finger, the middle finger, or the ring finger. Both work. We just don't want to use the index here. More on that in just a moment, though. So that you can hear it, here's what these final 4 measures of melody A, 13, 14, 15, and 16, should sound like. Something like this. 1, 2, 3. And so that you can hear it, here is all of melody A. So this starts with the pickup bar and goes all the way through the first 16 measures of the tune. Should sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, as we go on from here, we go on to melody B. We're going to start this now with that 3rd fret on the A string. Remember I said to use the ring or middle finger. The reason is because we're going to be playing in this zone here. Let's go ahead and try the middle finger out for size. To start here, we're going to play 3 on the A. Then we're going to play 2 on the A with the index finger on the next bar here. And then 5 on the A with the pinky. See how this kind of keeps it 1 finger per fret here? And then I'm going to play 3 on the A again with my middle finger. And then open on the G. So this is measures 17, 18, 19, and 20. Should sound something like this. 1, 2, 3. Going on from here, we're going to go into measure 21. We're going to play 1 on the E string. Take your index finger, place it there on that 1st fret. Play open on the E. 1 on the E again with the index, open on the G, and then open on the E, before finally playing 3 on the A to finish that. We're going to just use our ring finger here on that 3rd fret or the middle finger here on the 3rd fret for the same reason as before, right? We're setting up to go ahead. So measures 21, 22, 23, and 24 should sound something like this. 1, 2, 3. Going right on ahead here into measure 25. We're going to play this 3 on the A to start this. We're going to play 2 on the A with the index finger. 5 on the A with the pinky. Once again, kind of that 1 finger per fret, right? Then 3 on the A string with the middle finger. Open on the G string. And then to finish this stanza, we're going to go all the way up to fret 10. I like to use the pinky all the way up 10 on the A string. So that stanza measures 25, 26, 27, and 28. Should sound something like this. 1, 2, 3. And finally, we are in the last 4 of the tune, measures 29, 30, 31, 32. We're going to be playing 8 on the A string to start. Well, if you remember, we just played the pinky on 10, right? So what this means is that our middle finger should be ready to go here on 8, keeping kind of a 1 finger per fret type of concept. So I'm going to play that middle finger on 8. And then the next bar, I'm going to play 7 by moving the middle finger off, index here on 7, excuse me. And then you heard me start to say the number 5. The reason is this index is just going to slide down to the 5th fret. And then this index is just going to slide down to the 3rd fret to finish this, because it will just be held for the last 2 measures. So measures 29, 30, 31, and 32 should sound something like this all together. 1, 2, 3. And so that you can hear it, here is all of melody B. So this starts with measure 17 and plays all the way through the end on 32. Should sound something like this in time. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Bringing the camera back up to me. It's a beautiful melody, a lot of fun to play. Really good exercise for that rest stroke technique with the thumb to really work on tone. A quick tip is when you're playing these notes, don't reduce the pressure with the fretting hand until you're right about to play the next note. In fact, some of these notes, you can actually maintain the pressure the whole way through, especially when it's one finger sliding up and down, like it does when it goes. You can just maintain the pressure with that fretting finger, and that creates that really nice legato or smooth tone as you're going through. It's a really wonderful exercise for that.
All right, guys, so you have now learned the first half of this tune. Now, in the part 2 lesson, Matt's going to be teaching you the second half, which is the chords, aka the harmony. So if you want to watch that video, you can do so by clicking this link or going to the site rockclass101.com, doing a search for the song's name. Now, also on that page were the tabs that you can print off to keep for your records, plus that really cool interactive on-screen tab here. So you can literally hit play, watch that tab, scroll across in real time, highlight bars, loop sections, slow it down, all that fun jazz. And last but not least, we will have backing tracks for this tune. So we'll have a backing track for both ukulele parts, and I'll go ahead and upload multiple speeds as well. So we'll have 100%, 75%, and if you can feel the beat, I will upload a 50% MP3 as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed learning the first half of this tune, and we will catch you in the part 2 lesson. Take care.